Hello and welcome back to another video from Victorian Studio. I'm Maureen and I'm so happy to be back again. It's been quite a few months since I've recorded a video or even had anything worth sharing with you in a video. After quite a few months of knitting and even more knitting, I hadn't created anything with paper crafts in quite a while. So I thought I would share with you a project that the Scrapbook Cottage here in Winnipeg asked me to do for the display of the new paper from Graphic 45 called An Eerie Tale. I already had a base journal created. It was a first try that I did for Father's Day for my dad's gardening book that ended up being too small. So I used that and used this paper from the Scrapbook Cottage. It's Graphic 45's An Eerie Tale. This is the 8x8 paper and it's great for fussy cutting images, tags, and all kinds of great backgrounds. They also gave me the 6x6 paper, which again is perfect for backgrounds and tags, and I love the colors, the way they all coordinate and have color combinations. You'll see later how each page is kind of color coordinated. I also used the chipboard set that they gave me, again for tags and tabs, and also the 12x12 sheet of stickers. Now, these are great for embellishing books and journals. They just make it so easy to create. So, like I say, I started with the journal that I had already made. It has about 30 pages in all and is created out of chipboard and cardstock. Some of it was embossed and multi-mat on top. The hardware that I have on the front here is the key and keyhole from Graphic 45 from their ornate metal collection. I just added it to a string of chain that I had and colored with Tim Holtz Distress Paint. This is the tarnished brass. This album also has a lot of fussy cutting, so of course I covered them with the Collodion Hellmuth Multi-Mat. This was done after I outlined everything using my Copic pen. The multi-liner is great for going around all those images and making them pop more. The back of the album was painted with just an acrylic black paint, and the ribbon, I use this old seam binding, 15 cents. This very old green seam binding that worked great for ribbons on the tags. I also used Tim Holtz dies, the small tags, it's a big die, and also his tag and book plates die for making a lot of the tags that you'll see stuck in between some of these pages. So I'll just clear this away so that I can show you what's inside the album itself. I have to thank Anne of Anne's Paper Creations for the instructions she gives in her wonderful videos on how to make a journal. I used her method again to make this out of chipboard and cardstock. I put a fussy cut and some of those chipboard embellishments on the front as well as the metal Graphic 45 embellishments. Here's the first page. On the inside front cover I added some die cuts, fussy cuts, a tag, and a pocket that holds a tag from the 8x8 paper. It also has a little chipboard piece on the top. And when you open it up, this has the orange and purple scheme and a tag using again the chipboard pieces on the top to pull it out, and another little pocket for a tag. Now I could see this being used for maybe Halloween images, photos that could be placed on these tags. This little orange pocket here is again done with a chipboard and background paper. This side has a magnet that holds the little tags in place, as well as another little pocket in behind. So all of these could be used for small photos and journaling, that kind of thing. Here's a green section, and this shows the Beauty and the Beast stories from, and these are all different fairy tales. So this whole section is like a Beauty and the Beast book, and I made a little book out of some of the papers. I just folded and glued these together to make a little mini book that you could journal inside, and it's held in place with a little either bookmark or tag in behind there. Just try to get this back on here. That's hard to do just one-handed. And underneath that is another chipboard piece held on with some of the Tim Holtz jute string. So that was a lot of fun to do that section. And now I'm getting back into the oranges and another tag, and when I cut out the embellishments or the fussy cuts, I like to keep those frames for other pages. So here's some more images from the Once Upon a Time and fairy tales, fussy cut tags that have lots of room for images, journaling, or I don't know, whatever you want to do for Halloween. More tags and hidden pockets. And on this page I'll also use some spellbinder dies to decorate the pages using orange cardstock. And a little tag, that's again using the Tim Holtz pull tag. And again, here's the orange pages all out together. Try to kind of mirror both sides. They had similar images. And here's a bunch of purple pages showing another story. It's a monster. It says, eat, drink, and be scary. Beautiful images on these papers. And another tag, you bewitch me, using a chipboard piece for the pull tab. And over here, some more images that were cut out, and these pages I just made little pockets, side pockets you could slide things in and out of, and another frame that would be good for an image back in there as well. So lots of room. And again, pulling it out. This also has a little even minier mini book. These are little like stamp images that I just folded up and glued together to make a little itty bitty, as it says, Once Upon a Time. So I thought a little book would be good there. And another magnet holding a bookmark. And that's jute string from Tim Holtz on the end there. And I just put two of the images back to back and covered it with the multi-mat to make it stiff. So that's all, like I say, held on with another magnet closure. So those are some of the purple pages. And then we get into a Jack and the Beanstalk style page. So there's lots of greens in these pages, and more spellbinders dies, and chipboard, and a fussy cut image with a nice tag in behind that you could just put a photograph in behind there. And this opens up into a section about Rumpelstiltskin. So it shows the spinning wheel and a couple of the images from that story. And then we move over to some more pages with pockets. And this one I just scored openings on each of the levels to stick tags into. And on the other side, each side of this Red Riding Hood section are pockets to hold tags. Tags in above, again, those are the Tim Holtz large dies for those. And then using some of the stickers from the sticker sheet, I made a center tag that slides in and out as well. And the pockets on each side that are mirrored will hold all kinds of things. I just put some tags in there to show that they are open and can be used to store some things. And here's the last page. It's almost like a large belly band. This tag from the 8x8 page holds another one that just slides in there. And again, some nice background pages. So that's basically the book. It sure was a lot of fun to get back in doing this again. Here's the spine. I used a lot of multi-mat for this Once Upon an Eerie Tale image. The chain is held on by one of Tim Holt's ring fasteners, which was the last item that I added to this album. So I want to thank Anne at Anne's Paper Creations once more for her wonderful videos on how to make these journals. I had a lot of fun, and I think the Scrapbook Cottage liked it when I brought it by to them today. And I want to thank you too for joining me and all your nice comments. So goodbye for now, and hopefully I have another video coming up in the near future. Bye-bye.